going to talk about relationship this morning. Red flags in a relationship, how to recognize them, how to see, how to notice when there are red flags in relationship. Because every relationship is you have some red flags. It's not just relationships, but even in marriages, because I trust me, I can testify about a few of them. So let's get started. Let's get started right now. Let's get is let's get started. Just 1 second. Just let's get started. On Facebook. All right, everyone. But it's. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? All right. I don't know what's going on, but the video is. I know it's live from Zoom, but it keep going back to the video in the first part, so I'm not sure what is going on. I don't see myself. This is like a pre-recorded video that I'm looking at, so I'm not sure what is going on live on Facebook. Is good morning, everyone. Good morning. All righty, so here we are. We're going to talk about some relationships. Relationships, some red flags that's in a relationship, not just, like I said before, not just in just regular relationship, but also in marriages, because I've experienced quite a few of them, and I just want to share with you a few key points and what to look for. Don't ignore these red flags, please don't do that. So I'm here this morning to encourage you in that area. Okay, good morning. Share. Remember to share with your friends, share with your family, share with your friends, because it's going to be good this morning. Get yourself a cup of tea, get yourself some coffee, hot, whatever you drink, just come in. All right, so here it is. The first one I would like to talk about is lack of communication. Number one is lack of communication. I know you find it difficult for you to talk about issues. Sometimes it's very difficult to talk about issues, or sometimes some people sometimes they don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how they're feeling. They don't know how to tell you what they're feeling, how they're feeling, and that causes lack of communication. It is important that when you're in a relationship, whether in marriage relationship or just you guys are dating and in a serious relationship or starting out, look for those eyes open for those red flags. All right, so in a relationship you should be open and honest. All right, open and honest in that relationship, and talk about the situation, talk about what you're going through, talk about what's bothering you. Anything in a relationship, you're supposed to be honest. All right, so when that doesn't happen, that put a distance um between both of you. All right, and some people don't want to communicate because they don't know how to. They don't like to be emotionally attached. A lot of people, you'll be surprised, they don't want to have that, the distance, so they distance themselves, so they're not attached to you emotionally. They're there physically, but emotionally they distance themselves from you. And so what that does is it leaves you hanging, like, okay, what is going on? Why are they so distanced from me? And then they leave you to deal with the situation. So now you have to deal with it, not them, because they're not emotionally involved. So you have to look at that, and then it leaves you, and it leaves you, the expert says it leads, and it goes into something that's called silent treatment. And what is silent treatment? Silent treatment with partners is withholding. Is what it is to punish the person so they can regain the control. It punishes you. So when they go silent, they shut down and they try to punish you, because especially some people that are very, they have the abusive tendency. Trust me, I know, I've been through it during my marriage, and relationships in the past, years ago, relationships in the past. But that at those times I'm young, so I didn't really know how to recognize and that it was an issue. But after years, more mature, more seasoned, I realized that it is a red flag. So make sure that the partner, whether in your marriage or relationship, communicate. If they're not, talk to them about it. If they're not, then you guys have issue. You guys need to get some help. If this relationship is worth it and you want to work it out, you suggest, listen, we need to get some help, but it must be some form of communication. All right. Okay. Number two, this one is, listen to me, this is what's happening right now, especially on this social media sites and everything like that. We're talking about ghosting. A lot of people now that's in this, it's a trend now, is ghosting. When they ghost you, what it means, ghosting mean it's like to abruptly just leave, disappear from the relationship. You haven't heard from them, they just walked out and you can't reach them. And if you text them or call, that they do not respond to your text or to your call, they just disappear, right? And sometimes they'll do it for a week or weeks, months, and then they'll come back. But what that is some ghosting. They leave and they never come back. That's it, they're done with you. All right, they might find another love interest that they desire more than you. All right, and sometimes they do come back because maybe that love interest did not work out, so now they rally back around, trying to text you and just, hey, what's going on, things like that, and you're so happy to hear from them, you're like so excited and so forth. So it's just a coward. They just coward. They're just so weak and coward. Instead of coming to you and say, listen, I don't want to be in this relationship this anymore. This relationship is not working for me. They just leave you hanging. And what that does is it put a damp on you, because you're start thinking, what is wrong with me? What did I do? What did I say? Is there something wrong with me? So now you start thinking it's you, when it's not you. And a lot of times that happened to a lot of women and men. It happens to men too. And then you start blaming yourself. You know what I mean? So if that happens, someone comes in out of your life, try ghosting you and come back again next week and leave again. Listen, it's not worth it. Don't tolerate that type of behavior. All right, in a relationship, don't tolerate it. Listen, I don't care if you've been with him for a year and he start ghosting you now. It's a red flag. Okay, it's a red flag. Get out. You're worth more than that. All right, you are worth more than that. So get out of that relationship. All right. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is insecurity in your relationship. You'll be surprised how many people I've talked with, even leaders and pastors' wives, that are going through these things. It's not just for young people. I'm talking about seasoned people that are so insecure in their relationship, in their marriage. I mean, I'm not saying, people don't get jealous and so forth. It's normal for us to get jealous. But if they're so insecure that these people let you feel like, they let you feel like you're nothing, like the, their insecurity, it's like, I don't even know how to say, it's like they let you it make you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel uncomfortable because you don't understand, why are they acting like that, why are they so insecure with their self, why are they so insecure in this relationship. And so now you take it onto yourself, because they don't want to, the relationship don't want to move forward. So now you're wondering what is going on. It let you feel anxious and uncertain about the relationship, because they're so insecure and they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to express themselves, and you feel, and now you start asking, now you want to know what is going on. Is this relationship, so you said, okay, let's have a talk, is this relationship going anywhere? Because right now you're at a standstill. You see what I mean? You're at a standstill. So now you're going to your partner, asking him or her, what's going on? Reassure me, say something, let me know that we're in this relationship, let me know that we're moving forward and not just here. We've been here notice some relationship, you've been dating this person for 6 months, you've been dating this person for a year, and you're still at the same place. You haven't met his family, you haven't met his friends, you don't know anything much about him. He don't want to talk, he don't want to open up, you know what I mean? So that causes problem, and because of that, now you don't know what to do. So it causes some kind of lack in that relationship. All right, so here it is. If this person don't want to have a conversation with you about it, and express himself and let you feel, a man, when you meet a man or a woman, you should not have to be the one to asking him, like, especially for a man, you shouldn't be asking him, so where are we going next? Where do you see us going? What do you see in the future for us? That man's supposed to make you feel secure in that relationship. You don't have to ask or question the relationship. He's supposed to make you feel so secure, like, baby, this is what I'm feeling, and this is what I want to take you to the next level. I've been thinking about you a lot. I'm serious about you. I want to take it to the next level. Not you have to be wondering, oh my God, I don't know how he feels about me. 1 minute he's in, 1 minute he's out. And that all causes all that insecurity in a relationship. All right. So what that does is cause the person now to work over time in the relationship. And that's why you see a lot of women, they do a lot of things. They take care of the man, they buy him, they shop, they cook, they clean, they do all these things just to hold on to him. Because some women or men, are mostly women, they're so desperate for a man, they're so needy, they want a relationship, they're willing to give up everything, they're willing to do for him more than he's doing for her. She's willing to jump through hoops for him. And what is he doing for you? And vice versa. It can work both ways. But you need to stop this. All right. If this man is showing you that he's not giving you 100% in the relationship, or even in your marriage, check it, say something, talk about it. You know what I mean? But then it leads you, now then you're giving 80% and he's giving 20. You're doing everything. You're making all the plans. You're making all the arrangements. You're doing everything. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing every single thing. And he's not putting, if he is not putting no effort at all. He's just there and you're doing it. He's just sitting there. That's a no. That's a big red flag. Run, run, run. Talk about it. Like I said, if you don't agree and don't want to change, get out. That's a red flag. I'm not telling you to leave your husband now, but I'm saying talk about it, go get some counseling, do something about it. All right. That's a big no. All right. The next one I want to talk about, this one is so deep. This one is a dark or a secret from the past. All right. Sometimes you in a relationship and that person, your partner, may have a secret that they're holding on to that they have not resolved. And that seeps into your relationship. Sometimes there's trauma in the relationship at an early age. They have not expressed it, or sometimes it can, as an adult, they have issues of addiction, whether it is drugs, alcohol, sexual addiction, pornography addiction. They have so many types of addictions out there, and these things are not good. Because if he has a sexual addiction, guess what? He's never, ever going to be faithful to you. And he's also cheating on you emotionally. All right. So I hear what you're saying. A lot of people going to hold me to that. Well, we have to, both of us do it in a relationship. I'm not knocking, do what you do. But I'm telling you, if this is not something that you're into, and especially for believers and a lot of people who are not even saved, not into that. All right. But I want to let you know that you need to discuss this with him. You guys need help, talk about it. I'm not telling you, because sometimes you have people, they're just struggling in that area. So I'm not telling you to leave him like that. They're struggling. This is a stronghold and they need help. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm sorry. I have not even saying good morning. Good morning. I see you. Because I see you, Sister Karlene and everybody else, and Sister Simone. God bless you. So this is a dark secret that you need to work out. Talk to him about it. And if you truly love each other and you want to really let the relationship work or the marriage work, believe it or not, it is real. I'm telling you, there's so many addictions out there that is affecting marriages and relationships, and the woman or the man is allowing that to happen, and they just settle because they said, I love him. But it's not healthy. It's not a healthy relationship. So what you need to do is have a sit down, have a conversation with him and say, listen, such and such, if the person expressed to you, this is what I'm going through, or so forth, and get some help, work it out. He can be delivered, she can be delivered from this addiction, or whatever addiction. God can deliver them from it if they want to. Some people don't want to. They like to be an alcoholic. They like to still uh comfortable in doing drugs, or comfortable with having sex outside, pornography or whatever is it. That's a part of them. They've been doing it for years, and they don't see themselves leaving that. And if that's what they want, you don't have to tolerate that, because you're not going to feel happy in that relationship. I'm telling you, it's a big red flag. All right. And sometimes if they've been through trauma, like I said before, in the past, at a young age, and they haven't dealt with it, you need to help them, because that's very sensitive, so you make sure. And if they really want to get over that and want help with that, talk to them, help them. Don't leave. I'm not saying for you to leave them, but help them. All right, talk to them about it and see if you could get some help, whether it's a pastor or a counselor, or a therapist, or whoever it is. All right, that they can get help, and try to work it out. All right, but that's a red flag for you not to tolerate, okay, in a relationship. All right. The next one I would like to talk about is controlling behavior. Controlling behavior. Oh my God. What that does, that spirit, it comes to divide and to conquer. That's what it does. It comes to divide and to conquer. You see, a controlling person, they will drive a wedge between you and your family. Trust me, this is of experience. Everything that I'm telling you, I've been through it. It's not something that I've heard. It's not something that's I read. I do a lot of research on these things to make sure and get, what is going on with it and so forth. I do research, but I've experienced all these things. And what they'll do, they'll try to put a wedge between you and your mother, your father, your sister, anyone that is close to you, your best friends. They'll divide you. They'll try to get jealous, and they try to tell you, they don't want you to hang out with your family or friends. They don't want you to talk to them. You can't visit their homes. You can't spend time with them. They want to control you. Believe me, this is real. It's happening right now, not just to young people, but to a lot of people. You'll be surprised the percentage that is going through this controlling person. All right. I mean, like an everyday thing. I'm telling you, hear me. And they control you, where you go, what time you come back, what clothes you wear, how to do your hair. I mean, they just control everything, every move. They monitor you. They call you every 5 minutes. Where you at? Where you this? I'm not saying in a relationship. I love for my husband to tell me, pick out a nice dress for me. Say, baby, I like to see you in that dress. You look so cute, or you look so beautiful. I like when your hair is like that. Nothing is wrong with that. I'm not saying that. But when they do it excessively and want to control everything, the aspect of, now you're looking at some woman now. I'm telling you, they were beautiful. They look good. They're gorgeous. They were dressed and look, good. Their hair looks nice. Now you see them, they look tired. Their hair is jacked up. Their body, their clothes, they don't look right. Because you have to look, and people just ignore. You cannot ignore those signs. You cannot ignore them. Come on, talk to me. Have you ever, anyone on this line, have you ever been, is it just me that ever been in this controlling relationship, and it leads to anger? And sometimes from anger, it leads to different things, which is abuse, which I'm going to talk about later. But I know for a fact that I've been through this, and I'm telling you, a lot of people are going through this right now. And you look at these people, and they don't look good anymore, because they're walking in eggshells. They don't want to get them upset. They cut their family off. They cut their mothers off. They don't see them. They probably talk to them sometimes, but they don't hang out anymore. They don't hang out with their friends anymore. That's a sign. Okay. They want to have them with them all the time, up under them. Like they don't want them to go anywhere. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be careful about these controlling behavior. It's a red flag. It may not look like that. Oh, he loves me. Oh, he don't want me to go. Oh, he's so jealous. He don't want me to, he just want me by himself. He don't want me to hang with his friends. No, 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 no. That is not a normal behavior. A man should allow you to go and hang out with your friends, hang out with your family, your mom, your dad, spend time with, do whatever, what I mean? That's your body. You know what I'm saying? If you want to comb your hair this way, comb your hair that way. Well, I don't like it that way, so you can't do it. You know what I mean? That's not right. So that's a red flag. All right. Okay. All right. Are you with me? Are you with me? That ever happened to you? Yes. All right. If it happened to you, type in, say, it happens to me. Say, I feel you. I feel you. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right. So here it is. The next one I want to talk about, I forgot the numbers. I don't remember what number I'm at right now. But anyway, I hope you're getting this. I hope you are getting this morning. All right. Relationship, red flags in relationship, not just relationship, but in your marriage also, because I was married when I was experiencing all these red flags. Okay. So it's not just, okay, relationship, I'm married, so this is not happening to me. Lies, 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 lies. So the next one is belittling you. When they belittling you, they'll belittling you, they belittling you. So the accent coming out. All right. So what it does is when someone say or do something to hurt your feelings, like, for example, name calling, stupid, dumb, the B word, crazy. They have a new meaning of saying you're cray cray, things of that nature. They're criticizing you, put you down, let you feel like you can't do anything, you can't, you're not smart enough. You see what I'm saying? So they make sure they say things and to hurt your feelings, to let you belittle you. So, and then what that happens now, when they see that, they get to the place where they really got to you, and now you feel sad and you get angry, or in that aspect, no, they said, I was just joking. I was just, oh, you can't take in a joke. You're so sensitive. What's wrong with you? I was just joking. No, if they kept doing it, I'm not saying people don't have jokes in a relationship. Don't get me wrong. We have jokes, and we like, sometimes I say, well, you crazy. You so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But if they continue to do this and a norm, always do this, even when you have your clothes on, that don't look good on you. You should share that. You're getting too fat. You look at you. You need to go work out. Just little comments that they say. That's not good. These people are that's not a good. That's not a good thing. So you should recognize, though. Don't accept that. Do not sit there and just like, oh, well, that's how he is. No, no, no. Don't accept that. No, because what it does over a period of time, guess what it does? If you're not a strong person, it lower your self-esteem. You see what I'm saying? It lower your self-esteem, and you start losing confidence in yourself, the woman that you are. You start believing that I can't do this. I will never do this. I can't make it. I'm not worthy of this. You see, that's where they're trying to get you to that place. I'm not worthy. And you start losing yourself, and then you start losing it for them, because now it's all about them, because if then nobody is going to take you, it's just me, nobody is going to be with you. Ever heard people tell you that before? And nobody going to treat you like the way I treat you. Well, hello, then yes, that's right. I don't want anybody treating you the way you treat me. So go ahead, go by, goodbye, bye, because if they're going to treat me the way you treat me, then that's too bad. Then go. You're right about that one. So those are red flags, guys. Don't let anyone call you out your name. You're worth more than that. You're beautiful. You're a king. You're a princess. You're a queen. Do not let a man call you out. The minute he start doing that, check him. All right. Say, hey, hold up. All right. Don't do that. You're worth more than that. All right. I don't care how jokified it is. They joke about it time and time again. It's not a joke for me. You're hurting my feelings right now. So you need to stop. And if he's not stopping, then hey, you know what to do. Don't let the door hit you. I'm not even going to say that. All right. But here it is. All right. Here it is. The next one. This is so, I know I'm going to run over my time, because as you know, we started late because we're having some difficulties, but this is good. Are you enjoying this morning session, y'all? Y'all, are you enjoying this morning session? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Is it yummy? All right, here it is. All right, you say good morning. Come on, talk to me. I want you to text. Remember to share this. A lot of people want to hear this. If you know people that are going through this, people who are in relationship that's been abusive and all these things, please share this. A lot of people don't understand these terms that they're using now. So share it. comment, like, and share. Okay. All right. The next one. Oh my God. This is like happening every day right now. I mean, trust me, it happened to me too. I promise you. And like I said, it's not just for young people, seasoned people. It's breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing. What do you mean by breadcrumbing? Have you not heard that term? Yes, it is happening when they breadcrumb you. According to the experts, and I'm going to read it for you because I don't want to make any mistakes. Breadcrumbing is when they lead someone on a romantically social media or text. Basically what they're saying is that they stringing along the person. They have you like a puppet on a string. They pull you when they want. They pull you here, pull you there. All right. So they keep you hanging on. They give you a little breadcrumb at a time and keep feeding you a little breadcrumb at a time and feeding you, and you keep just taking that little piece. Hey, I don't want any breadcrumbing in a relationship. I want the whole loaf. Give me the whole loaf. Don't be breadcrumbing me. Give me a little bit at a time. Just throw me a little piece here and there. Have you ever noticed when you're feeding birds or dogs, or you just give them a little bit and they're looking at you again, and they're looking at you, following you just for a little piece? And no, I want the whole. I can sit down and eat my loaf all by myself. Are you hearing me? All right. So here it is. So what they do, these men or these women, they have like maybe a few women in their little crew, you know, that they have the little they have like 4 or 5 or how many, 3, I don't know how many. And what they'll do, they have to tend to each person, you know. So they let you have put you on standby, you know, so they don't want to totally cut you off per se. They put you on standby, you know. So sometimes they'll touch base with you here and there and give you a little, you know, so you feel good, let them know, hey, I'm thinking about you, miss you, so forth like that. And they be like, oh my God, he misses me. Oh my God, he's thinking about me. But no, 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 no. This man, check it. Red flag, red flag. I'm telling you, trust me on this one. Sometimes they just want to talk to you because, you know, they like you, they like when you encourage them, or you telling them how much you love them and miss them. And what it does, it boosts their ego. You see what I'm saying? So they just don't want, they'll text you. They'll text you. When they text you, they just text you just a few little things. Like I said, the text is not no long, you know, like drawn out conversation, texting each other long. How you doing? So forth. What's going on? How was your day? Nothing like that. It's not, it's not genuine. It's just generic. It's just a generic text. All right, it's just a generic text. All right, but like I said, I'm gonna go over a little more because we have started late, so I just want to let everyone know. All right, so we started a little late. All right, so yeah, so what they do, they keep you in standby. These people, what it does, it's wrong. It's like you're in a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster. You see what I'm saying? It's like this is a emotional abuse. They're abusing you emotionally because here you are, you like them, you're in them, and you're really feeling them, and they're not feeling you. That their main goal is to keep you to have you right there, so when they need you, until they find another love interest. They don't want you, they don't want, for example, they don't want you to leave the relationship, you know. So their goal is to have you, like I said, their goal is to have you on the side, you know, and then they rally back to you. But that's not a relationship, honey. That is a situationship. All right, they don't want to be in a serious relationship with you, but they will let you feel like it is a serious relationship. I'm telling you, you feel like you're in a relation. They're telling you all the things that you want to hear, but they're not serious about you. All right, and you thinking they are serious, and you're thinking you're in a relationship when you're not. That is a red flag. All right, because some of the signs that they'll do, they're hot and they're cold. One minute they're all in you, next minute they're not. Okay, sometimes they message you, like I said, they're not consistent. You text them, you call them, and listen to what they do. You don't hear from them like 3 or 4 days. Okay, so that's what they do sometimes. So they avoid plans. Notice they're not even taking you out. They hit you up sometime, maybe once in a few times. They don't make plans unless you make plans. You have to be the one to make the plans when they breadcrumbing you. All right. And when they do make plans, they always cancel on you. Number one, that person could be in a relationship, married, or in another relationship, or they have a lot of women or a lot of men that they are servicing at the same time. So they have to put, so instead of, lying to you or so forth, they just, breadcrumb you a little bit at a time. Does that make sense? So here it is, but why they keep in touch with you is to prevent you from moving on. They want to make sure that you're there, so they keep in touch with you here and there, and then tell you all these things and come by and spend the whole day with you, and then they disappear and you feel like, oh my God, he loved me, he spent the day with me and everything. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to forget about them. So that's why they keep you knowing then. So that's what breadcrumbing is. All right. That's breadcrumbing. If you don't know, be careful. That's a red flag. Red flag. Have you ever breadcrumb before? Breadcrumb someone or somebody breadcrumbing you? Let me know. Come on, talk to me. All right. It happens to some of us. Another point, like I said, I'm gonna go over a few minutes because I want to get all of this out. All right. And we have started late because we're having issues. All right. Remember to share. All right. The next one is projecting their feelings on to you in a marriage and in a relationship, especially in a marriage. Well, in a relationship too, but I've experienced that according to the experts. What that means is that when they refuse, these people that project their feeling, they refer to as it is unconsciously taking unwanted emotions or traits that they don't like about themselves, and then they attribute it to you. So that, for example, if your husband or your wife has anger issue, and they every little thing they just deal with anger, what they do is they project that feeling onto you, and then you start feeling operating under that spirit of anger, and you don't know why. It's because they project that feeling onto you. So now you're start acting like them. Notice that I said some husband, you start acting like your wife, or start acting like the husband, and now they look at you and say, you the one that had anger problem. Look at you, look at the way you behaving. You need anger management, not me. So what they did, they project that feeling on to you. You see what I'm saying? It could come different things. So sometimes what they'll say to you, sometimes they project this feeling. And it's a part of manipulation also in a relationship. It's like they'll say something like, I don't deserve you, or I see you flirting with that person, or why are you cheating? You cheating on me, when they're the one that's actually doing it. You see what I'm saying? So to project that because they don't like what they're doing, so they want you to feel the same way that they're doing, so you could be a part of the equation. Does that make sense to you? And the next big thing with them, red flags, red flags. If a man always, or a woman always said it is your fault, no matter what the situation is, no matter what it is, they always assume that, they always say it is your fault. Never take any form of accountability. Never ever. They don't apologize, or it's not their fault. It's a red flag. That's a red flag. And you know, one example of that is, and I trust me, I've been through this. When a husband or a wife or in a relationship, when they're cheating on you, they caught, and you caught them cheating on you, the first thing they'll say is, because of you why I did it. It's your fault why I did it. You weren't giving me enough sex. You weren't available when I need you. I told you to do that. You didn't do it. So I have to look elsewhere. It's your fault why I'm doing this. And then you start feeling bad for yourself. So that's a red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. And the last thing I want to say to you, but before I go there, I just want to say to you, people out there, marriages, people are in marriages and relationship. Listen to me. Listen to me. Here it is. A lot of times we, the abuser, the people that say, the abuser, listen, I mean, the abusee, the person that's getting, the victim, I should say, we, the victim, okay? What we do now is do the reverse projection, because I've done that. The reverse production. You see, reverse projection rather. So what that does, what do I mean by that? Is that now you now see the good in the person. So you're a good-hearted person. You're kind. You're loving. You know how to empathize. And so what you do now, you project that feeling. You try to project that feeling. Oh, Johnny's a good person. Y'all just don't understand him. It's just that sometimes he's in his little mood and he's not working right now, and that's why he's doing that. That's why he cheated on me, because it was my fault, and he always yelling and cursing at me, but he's a good person at heart. If you just get to know him. So we trying to bring out the good that's in us into Johnny or Susie, and they don't want that. Okay, so that's reverse projection. So don't do that. That's a red flag. Red, red, red flag. Run, run. That's a red flag. Okay. All right. And the last and not the least, the last one is abusive behavior. This is top of the chart. Abusive behavior. Been there, done that. Like I said, I am a victim of that. And I am telling you right now, any form of abuse is not okay, verbally, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. It is not okay. Run for your life, especially if he's physically abusing you. I understand if you have children, if you're in a marriage. I was in a marriage. I know the situation. I was in a relationship. I was physically abused. I know, I am telling you, emotionally in every area, but I have to make a plan, a way to escape. It's not easy to escape. And I understand a lot of women out there, listen to me. You should love yourself enough. Don't wake up in the morning with black eyes and bruises all over yourself and feeling like you're nothing, feeling like your mother, you feel out of it. No, no, no. You have respect for yourself and said, I deserve more. I deserve better. You're not going to talk to me that way. I will not tolerate that tone. And I'm telling you, young people, don't, oh, he loves me, or you just don't understand him. I just love him so much. No, no, no. Don't be too in love because he is so fine and she is so fine. No, these are red flags. You are a queen. You are a king. You deserve better. So look at these red flags. I'm telling you, don't be so caught up into him or her that you ignore these red flags. All right. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, but please remember, these are red flags. Do not tolerate it. Do not accept these behavior. You're worth more than that. Don't let anyone breadcrumb you. Get the whole loaf, or you should do all good by yourself. Does that make sense? If you don't want to do right by you, don't have to let anybody stringing you and pulling you here and pulling you, and you just run into him or run into her like, oh God, he misses me, he loves. No, no, no. Have some self-confidence. Build up your self-esteem. Know who you are. You are blessed. You are beautiful. So get out of that relationship soon as possible. If children are involved, then find expert, talk to someone, get some help, do what you need to do. But the next time that happens, you will be somewhere where you don't want to be, either in the hospital or you know what else could happen to you, because people do snap, and I'm keeping it real. So you have to love yourself in order to walk away. Walk away. Another thing, look out for people who drink excessively, men and women. That's not a healthy relationship to be in. Okay. Look, people who do that. All right. So never, 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 never stay in those situations. All right. Take care of yourself. Remember, love you. And remember, these are red flags. Next week, I'll talk about some relationship. They're talking about healthy relationship and what some of the things you could do to boost your relationship into marriages and so forth. Trust me, I do a lot of these counseling. Trust me, so I know. So things to spice up your relationship, spice up your marriage, and things of that nature. All right. So we'll talk about that next week. But first, I just wanted to talk about the red flags. So if you're in one of those, hey, get yourself together and run like Forrest. What's that man? Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run. Is that how they say it? I don't know. But anyway. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Remember, please, to share this. That's how we're going to keep this, build our community, by sharing and liking. Like it also, share and comment it. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if this was good. Let me know. Also, let me know if this was a good session. If you want to hear more about relationship or whatever is it that I talk about on every Friday, let me know that you enjoyed it and you would like to know more about it, so I could give you more, whatever you guys desire, whatever you guys want me to talk about. All right, so please send me an inbox and let me know some topics that you would like for me to discuss. All right, and remember, those of you on YouTube, please subscribe. All right, God bless you. Father God, we thank you for this day. Father, bless your people. God, strengthen them, oh God, those who are going through difficulties right now, those who are in abusive relationship right now. Father God, we pray that they make a way out. God, give them back their love, their confidence in themselves. Father God, touch them right right now, God, and we cancel every plan of the enemy for their lives, oh God. God, you created them to be the best version of themselves, Father God, and not to subject, Father God, to anything that is not, oh God, from you, Father God, because you give the best. And Father God, we thank you right now. We bless your holy name in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Goodbye. God bless you. God bless you. I see you Sunday, 10 a.m. All righty. God bless you. God bless you. And God bless you. And we are going to end this now. All righty. All right. Goodbye. See you.